Welcome back to another episode of Sea of Yggdrasil. How's everyone doing?
I'm alive.
That's
I'm
it.
managing.
It seems we're in low spirits this week.
I mean, not necessarily, but being alive is definitely a goal.
It is.
I'm just very busy. There's so many children.
So last week, Selden, do you care to sum up what happened?
Yeah, we sucked. That's what happened.
Oh no.
There was a lot of failure. That's true.
So we found out about the Ash Dwellers, who are barbaric savages, if I remember correctly,
True.
that are trying to kill the Cloud Seekers, who we made friends with. In between them is the Silverblood, something like that. Silver Rocks, who were allied with the Ash Dwellers, now are kind of neutral with their new leader, who's a nice enough guy, at least. He didn't kill us, so better than I had hoped for. And then, so we decided we were going to try and get help, and I found that there was some merfolk that lived down the coast a ways.
Turns out they're not so friendly.
No, it turns out they hate my family.
Or at least,
like a lot.
Or at least your last name. You're not really sure why that is.
Yeah.
But
Don't like me too much. They threatened us with death if we return. And then, let's see, Firewolf
stole half your cargo of crab meat.
Ah, that's true. We also are short on some crab meat now. Gosh darn them. Like that's the easiest thing we got off on. Connor/Firewolf went up to go talk to the Silver Rock, and he's now a Silver Rock member.
Yeah, he went with Xena, and they rescued most of the captives from the battle that Xena escaped with her Cloud Seekers.
Yep, and didn't they get a couple of the Silver Rock as well? Yeah,
they got like 2 spearmen and maybe a swordsman or something like that.
Yeah. And then I went to go talk to the ever-helpful and very clear, direct-speaking Crystal Dude,
yep.
Who never gave me a name, so I shall refer to him as Crystal Dude. If you remember him, he was in the episode before that when we went and talked to the red-headed dude.
If you haven't seen this week, check back and see Sea of Yggdrasil, episode 2.
Yep. And he was not even helpful a little bit.
Again, you didn't really press him on anything. You kind of just asked him some questions and.
Yeah, and then he was like,
"All right, out of patience." Yeah.
yeah. He did tell me to use the advantage of technology that we had, which I like that plan because it's less dying.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the sum. We just really goofed up with just about everyone.
Okay, so you've made it back home, Xena. You've arrived home with Connor and the captive Cloud Seekers that were presumed dead, and you only recently realized that they weren't. So, like, families are being reunited. People have a smile on their face for like the first time in a long while. You feel?
I am definitely going to go check with everyone, make sure everyone's okay, and just shed a couple of manly tears of relief.
Yeah. So people are very grateful to you. They understand what you've done, and there are just no words for them to express their gratitude. So during the attack, probably about maybe 15 or so died.
Gold is a good way. Gold is a good way to express gratitude. Just saying.
Maybe like 15 or so died, but you rescued about 7. So that's a lot more than people were expecting to find at this point. So.
Well, 7's better than 0, which is what I've come up with.
That is true.
So
Man,
Silence,
I'm not doing so well as a captain.
As you come home from your trip, Alara Solar sees you coming and strides right up to you. "You've been doing much for our tribe, young one. I have a gift for you." And she pulls out from behind her a very large, kind of hollowed out gourd, which has kind of like a clear finish. It'll never dry out or rot or anything.
Fancy gourd.
This is used to contain water. So mark on your inventory if you accept this.
I'll accept it. I'll graciously accept it.
Okay.
And
so
kind of feel a little guilty since I haven't done too much personally. But
she realizes that you've been like running around on their behalf, kind of trying to do what you can.
I tried. I just sucked at it. But yeah. So special gourd is what I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, it'll hold three days worth of water. So, and it is full right now. So.
And then full. Got it.
She nods and mentions that it had once belonged to her grandson.
Your grandson?
She nods and looks a little sad in the distance. He died during the attack, and I think he would want you to have it.
Well, my condolences and thank you.
You have a noble spirit, just like he did. And she wanders back to the fire and continues celebrating with the others.
Silas is gonna feel a little bad now. Cause he totally doesn't. He was hoping like for some gold or something, but then he got something like sentimental and special, and now he feels bad for being greedy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's about maybe it's about like 9 o'clock right now. What do you guys feel like doing for the rest of the night?
I'm gonna check in with the crew.
That's pretty close. I guess you can do that.
Well, remember they came to the new camp. We ended up sending them here.
I had forgotten about that.
Yeah, Yorod made his way here, and then we got Ciara and Oakensky to come here as well. I want to check specifically on Oakensky, who got slashed in the back.
Yeah, he's kind of sitting on one of the kind of like a mesh cot.
How did I know you were breaking the rules?
So he's still like laid out a little bit.
Hey,
but...
Yeah, give me 1 second, guys.
Sure.
What?
So Zena, what do you feel like doing now that you're back home?
I definitely want to help the people get back on their feet. I know that they are still recovering, but I have a maternal instinct to make sure that they are doing okay and that they aren't just saying they're okay.
Okay. So
they're all that are left.
Kind of like helping people. Who exactly are you helping? Everyone. So you're offering like advice and hey, we'll all make it through this. We'll be okay. That kind
yes.
of. Okay.
Offering words, condolences, little speeches that we'll make it through. We made it this far.
That's good. So one of the crewmates that Silas has walks up to you, and his name is Yorod. He's a very pale, facial, hairless dwarf. You have a fine spirit, lass. What do you think our odds are in a battle? And he kind of like levels a glare towards the mountain, which is where the enemies are supposedly going to come from.
I can't say for sure. Part of me says that we don't have any odds, but another part of me has seen what we're capable of and know that we can make it through this.
What if I were to offer my services? I could make 40 spears, which would be more than enough for you and your tribesmen.
Help is always welcome here. I would never say no to help.
I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can. Tomorrow I'll cut down some wood, no more than I need, and you'll have the 40 spears before 2 days' time.
Thank you very much.
And he shakes her hand heartily, and he retires to bed. So I think
Kind
that's,
sir.
yeah, I think that's basically what happens the rest of the night. Yeah, so morning comes, and it's a little cloudy. It's been light rain since maybe like 5 a.m., but it's now about 7, and people are pretty much up. Some hunting parties set out. So last time...
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
I had
that's
to
fine.
go take or something.
The recap of what happened was Xena basically offered some counseling and like words of encouragement to her people, and also Yorod is going to be making some wooden spears for her tribe during the next 2 days.
Oh, wonderful.
So yeah, so it's the morning. There's like a light rain that's been going for a couple hours at 7 a.m. What are you doing?
I'm gonna gather Connor and Xena and who's the what's her name? Dang it, the lady, the leader,
Oh, Alara?
Alara. I'm gonna gather them,
Okay.
and I'm gonna ask Alara if there's any like warrior leaders besides Xena that she thinks should be at a meeting discussing our strategy.
Well, the three Silver Rock tribesmen, they're far better warriors than any of us, aside from Xena. I think one of them should be present.
I guess. Alright, I'll go and ask which one of them wants to be the representative for the Silver Rock tribe.
Yeah, so there's a man, he's in his 60s. Maybe he was a good warrior in his day, but I think that day is pretty well over. But he has some grasp of tactics.
Okay. Wonderful addition to our warriors. As long as he can help with this part, then it's worth something.
Yeah, the other two warriors are pretty youthful, but they haven't really seen a great battle.
Okay. So, now that everyone's here, as you know, we have made more enemies rather than making friends to help us.
Is this true? What?
Well, I mean, the merfolk that live that way don't like us anymore.
Well, does that extend to us? Alara?
I don't... No, just me. Just me specifically.
Well,
but they won't be...
Oh.
They won't be offering their help in this battle. My associate contact person that I went to talk to had only one message of help for us.
And?
We have technology that the Ash Dwellers do not, and they recommended that we put that to use.
The technology of boats? What?
Possibly. Our boat is currently equipped with rune cannons.
What do those words mean?
They're these big things that shoot things. Picture like a bow, right?
Yes.
But then make the bow instead a big barrel. And instead of firing arrows, it fires big... What do rune cannons fire?
They fire like the energy of the cosmos.
It fires big, like, energy bursts. So like a big barrel that fires energy bursts out of it.
I'm unsure what this means for us.
It means that we can shoot giant energy bursts at the Ash Dwellers, and they can't shoot them at us.
Do you need arrows for this? How many times can it go?
I don't know these things. It doesn't require arrows, I know that much. How does a rune cannon work?
It just like basically rune cannons are like a standard cannon, but with like
Okay.
steam pipes to vent excess heat from the back after it fires. It kind of
Okay.
like pulls energy from the cosmos and then like stores it for half a second and then fires it. So there's no ballistic involved, really.
Okay. And it just recharges on its own.
Yeah, it's about 45 seconds between firing.
Okay.
Otherwise the barrel will like melt. So
Yeah. So yeah, I'll relay this information to her then.
okay. It seems like a powerful weapon if what you say is true. We're unfamiliar with such tactics. I'm not sure if we would be any help here.
Well, there's the other problem of that we have two.
Continue.
Only two. And they don't fire all that fast. And there's still a big number gap between us and the Ash Dwellers.
Well,
I
hesitate to recommend this, but the ancient citadel in the center houses some number of old weapons of great power. I think we may need to rely on them for this.
Yes.
If you would like, some of our trap masters could set traps around the side of the mountain when the ash dwellers seek to move out from whatever direction. Some of them will fall prey, surely.
That would be wonderful. And depending, the Citadel, if we are able to recapture it, how easily defended is the Citadel compared to this strip of land here?
It would be an advantage, I feel.
All right. If we are able to take back the Citadel, could I possibly have the assistance of your tribe in helping to transport rune cannons from the ship to the Citadel?
Xena, what do you think about that idea? Satyr.
Forgive me, I just broke up very heavily through all of that.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
So rephrase.
Okay, recap. Rune cannons, they shoot. They're great.
Yes.
We have two of them. That's not going to be enough. We're going to go to the Citadel, try and take it back. We're going to have the trap masters lay some traps around the mountain for when the Ash Dwellers try and come around it. And then if we can take back the Citadel, we're going to try and get the rune cannons moved from the ship to the Citadel, and then make fort at the Citadel rather than on the strip of land.
Let's try.
Better defense.
Okay, so it seems like
You'll give us a castle.
Xena's on board with this. Yeah, I think
Right.
I think the negotiation goes well. Everyone understands your plan, and they're pretty,
what is
they're pretty
the,
confident.
The Silver Rock person is also okay with this?
Yeah, he likes the idea of moving to the Citadel because it's kind of like a choke point. They would have to go through the gates.
Yeah,
It's
I figure we can just have rune cannons pointed right there and just blast them.
tactically sound.
Alright. Well, that's good, because Silas does not know what he's doing. So, who wants to help me storm the Citadel? Not as enthusiastic, huh?
I raise my axe.
Alright, we got one.
One of the youthful Silver Rock tribesmen raises his sword. Yeah, I'll go.
Alright, two. I like our odds.
He looks a little dim, but enthusiastic. So.
Alright.
And,
what about...
I think Connor is going to go with you as well.
Yeah, so we've got four of us.
Yep.
The fuzzy thing stays here.
The small baby creature that Xena has at her side kind of squeaks and nips at her boot again, as if to like prevent her from going without it.
Alright, fine, the small fuzzy thing can come, as long as it doesn't get in the way.
I just make just unintelligible squeaking noises out of it.
It says
Never seen something.
says something similar to Spiglurp.
All right. Let's head out then.
Okay.
Make sure that
by the time
Yorod's making spears.
Yeah, he's cutting down some wood in the nearby forest.
Oh, good. We're allowed to do that now.
Yep. So by the time the meeting wraps up, it's about 10 o'clock.
Sounds.
So.
Wait, we just came up with a war strategy and all agreed on it in an hour?
Yep.
That's amazing.
Well, really, it was just like nobody had any objections, really. So.
That's true, and we really don't have too many choices here.
Okay. So at this point, are you headed straight to the Citadel? What?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So
I don't know where else we'd stop.
So during the journey there, something good happens. What is that thing?
I have an idea if you don't want something, Xena. Otherwise, go ahead.
Idea. You go ahead.
Okay. What's your idea?
I'm gonna find a new staff.
Okay.
Somehow, like I'll get a staff.
I have
my old one's kind of melted.
Okay. So you come across one of the amber trees from the Red Forest, except this isn't the Red Forest. You've just crossed the river. Rain is still coming down a little bit. You notice that there's a nearby fallen branch from one of the amber trees, and this staff is it's very solid. It's as if it was like pure crystal.
Oh, nice! Much better than the piece of driftwood I had been carrying around.
Yep. The tip of it has kind of like flowery red leaves that are actually a little sharp to the touch. So make note of that. And that's what you found.
So amber staff,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll say it's got red pointy leaves at end. Okay, cool.
Yep.
I now have a staff again, where I'm not just trying to punch people, I guess is what I was going to have to resort to.
Okay, so that's the good thing that happens. The bad thing that happens is, let's see. What should I do? Xena, what's a bad thing that could happen?
I could lose my axe.
Okay.
I don't know if we want that.
Okay, so as you cross the river, one of your footsies slips, and the axe is like buckled into your belt pretty tightly. Even that sort of gives way, and you lose it in the murky bog underneath.
Oh no, my axe!
Yep.
Hey, you can go get it.
So
It's a murky bog.
The underside is like full of mud and muck. The top is relatively clear, but as you go down, it's pretty dark.
Gross.
You could spend time to recover it, or you could just mark it off your inventory. Either way.
I am definitely going to just leap straight in after it.
Okay.
Wait, no, gosh. I'll follow her.
Make a Constitution roll here. Defy danger.
Me as well?
Constitution.
If that's something you're interested in doing, yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna follow her down.
Okay.
Because I can swim well and breathe underwater, and she can't. So,
Sure can't.
we're rolling con.
Yep.
Yes. 2d6.
Got some lung capacity.
1.
Okay, so each of you. Okay, Blue. Xena grabs her axe from the murky depths, and she was gonna run out of air, but Selden rescues her from this downside with his 8.
Yay!
Instead,
You didn't drown.
Selden, you sort of like choke on some very thick algae, and it burns the
gross.
inside of your throat.
Oh, gross.
We're gonna do 2 damage to you.
Okay, I can.
Oh, no.
It's better than drowning.
Yep. But you both make it back up safely. Yep.
That's good.
Okay, so after that, you proceed without incident to the center mountain. The mountain is like dark stone, and it seems like the storm is coming down a little bit harder now. The main gates are very thick and well chiseled stone. There's no brickwork here. It was all just straight up carved out of this mountain, which is very imposing.
Any guards?
You don't see anyone around.
Okay.
You do see like a billowing fog. Let me paint this for you. It'll be to the left of the map. Okay, so you see like this sort of like mountainside, ridge, hilltop, whatever. You see this, which is like an upper level, which has kind of like pillars holding it up, and there's like an upper level carved out.
Where are we looking?
Oh, sorry, I have it on shaded. Oop, just there. Okay, so that, and there are like some doors down below. These are very large.
Okay.
Boop. They have circular handles, like any...
Any standard giant stone door has circular handles.
Yep. But those handles are very large, and you wouldn't be able to reach them, so...
Right, hey, Xena. Realized
Yeah?
probably should have asked this beforehand. Do you have any clue or idea, as to what the dangers of the Citadel are?
One of the dangers is this fog, which is spilling out from the top floor here.
If I'm correct, there's an undead dude that's walking in there. Something's undying. I don't know.
It sounds like a spout lore to me.
Oh gosh.
You couldn't have said like there was like a fluffy puppy that just was hungry or something.
What is spell lore? It's wisdom, right?
It's intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay, there's no modifier on it. So 2d6.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Mark a failure, and I'll make a note of that.
Oh no. Well, that means that it isn't some creepy undead dude, I guess. Necessarily.
I mean, I guess.
Can I spout lore that this fog, well, thick and hard to see in, doesn't pose any threat itself? It's just thick fog.
Okay, make that assessment.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. What's intelligence, you said?
Yes.
I do that.
Okay. Yeah, you think it might, if you stayed too long in it, it might be a problem, but if you're just passing through, probably not.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, either way, even if it is just normal, really thick fog, staying too long, you get disoriented at the very least.
Yeah.
Lose your way and maybe get lost, but no. So guys, any plans for how we're supposed to get through the doors?
Gunolf kind of shrugs.
Open them?
Alright, be my guest.
Okay.
Alright, I will.
Make a really good strength roll. Actually, before that, as you walk up to the door, Xena, you start like inhaling these vapors, and they actually make you feel pretty good. Like you're not sure why. Usually, from the stories you've heard, there's this like a debilitating fog, but you feel kind of like relaxed and rejuvenated. Good. Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Let's see.
So,
what is the strength modifier? It's 3.
Yeah, make it +4 because you're feeling great.
Alright. Let's see what we get.
Let's say 2 months.
12.
So you heave and you push and like your muscles bulge, and you slowly but surely step forward, opening this like 40-foot door. It's an amazing feat of strength, and you've never seen anything like it.
I'm just gonna stand here and shake my head. What? Okay.
Hey,
Everybody in, I guess.
Right. You head on in, and it's very dark. Any light from the outside is obscured by the fog, so you'll need to figure something out.
I'm gonna cast. Wait. Cantrips. Do I know I have to prepare them still, don't I?
No, you don't. You
No.
haven't.
I've got the 4 spells prepared, but I've got. I'm gonna cast a light cantrip then.
Okay, what are you casting it on?
The end of my staff.
Okay, so like on the leaves?
Yeah. Pull like a Gandalf here.
Okay.
Nope, I did not cast the light cantrip. Alright.
Okay, and something adverse. You strain your brain, and
Oh no!
take a mental debility of your choice.
I'll take. Let's see. Spells or wisdom? I'll take an intelligence one then.
Are spells wisdom for you?
Yeah, spells. Yeah, spells for me are. Or no, my spells are int. Never mind.
Okay.
Taking a wisdom. I'm confused by the fact that I couldn't perform a simple cantrip.
Okay. All right. So you're still in the dark. It's pretty cold in here. It's not comfortable. You hear kind of like shaky kind of sounds somewhere.
Not from any of us.
Nope.
Hey, didn't you bring a torch with you?
No, actually, I did not. Did you bring a torch with you?
I mean, I was bringing the swords.
Hello there.
You have actually, Xena. You have an adventuring gear. If you'd like to pull a torch out, you can do that.
Alright, let me scrounge around and... here we go. We can use this.
Okay. So you strike up your torch, and the warm flame kind of washes over and illuminates your surroundings. At this point, I'd like to direct your attention to the above the map and a little to the left.
Yes. So above the drawing.
Yes. There you go.
This is our room.
Yes, indeed. So that's kind of the entryway. It's very dark stone, cold, and maybe a little wet at this point.
Okay.
You've all been walking in the rain for about like 3 hours, so.
Yeah.
I'm slowly shivering, but I got myself together.
Okay. So there are 3 doors here, and that sound is getting a little bit louder.
No person?
You're not
I
sure?
want to check.
Hello.
Hello. Your voice just kind of reverberates throughout the citadel.
All right. This is kind of as Captain Xena, you take points.
Wait, if this place is so big, weren't there any, what do you call those, fireballs?
What?
You know, like the little small bowls where you set things on fire and they just sit places?
Fireplaces?
No, it's oh, come
Oh,
on, work with
wall
me.
torches. The wall torches?
I guess?
It's like a torch, but on the wall.
Yes.
Yeah, they're just a wall torch. Unless you're talking about light bulbs.
There are some like empty wall torch slots, but there aren't any torches in them. So.
I wanna,
Would you know what a light bulb is?
No, actually.
would
no.
not.
I would, right? Would I?
Yeah, because the street lamps.
Yeah, that's right. We've got some magical street lamps.
Yep.
It's all powered by runes, but you know.
Same difference, you know.
I mean, electricity's a sham anyways. Runes are much more reliable.
Okay, so what do you guys feel like?
As captain, I appoint Xena as making the decisions.
I'm thinking about checking out the left.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, let's do it then.
So Xena, you go first, or do you want someone else to open the door?
I'll go first.
Okay. So you push against this door, and it slides open without any real problem. Let me look and see what you find here. Okay, so this is kind of like a library chamber. You see a row of like library books on the south side. There's a little kind of like a walkway up to a second level. Some more books, and in the left-hand corner here, it's like a study desk, basically.
Okay.
I want to investigate that desk.
Yeah, I want to walk over there too.
Okay.
Any books on it?
Are there any? Yeah, there's like an open, really age-worn book with like dusty pages, and probably the moths have eaten the binding out, so it's seen better days.
Hey, I'll hold the light, and you can go ahead and just look around everywhere.
All right. I'm gonna see if I could maybe like salvage the book.
Do you want to just take it, or do you want to look through it?
I want to look at it first, see what kind of book it is.
Okay, do a discern realities.
Oh, you mean with wisdom? The thing I just took ability on?
Yeah, that one.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's do it. At least it's not a negative yet. 11. Hey, I didn't fail.
There you go.
Okay, so these are this is like a tome of like military records. It has tables of like orders, guard duty, posting, requisitions, promotions, discharges, casualties.
Okay. Yeah, is there any way I could safely gather this up and add it to the rest of my books?
Yeah, you have like a book bag, so you could keep it all together in that.
Cool. Do we have a name for this book?
Let's say Citadel.
Military records.
Citadel Records.
Okay.
Oh, you should see if like anybody recent has died. That has died in here. Isn't that?
Yeah. Can I flip to the most recent written page?
Okay. So the book. Okay, so it categorizes by conflict, and the latest conflict was between the dwarves who settled this place and the fierce forest giants.
I feel like that may not be pertinent to our current situation.
Probably not.
Could you imagine if there was a dwarf haunting this place?
I mean, we've got a dwarf friend, but I don't feel like they'd get along. He's a little unconventional. Yeah, Yorod's the hairless dwarf, right? Sorry, clean shaven.
Yeah, he has some like some slicked back hair, but that's about it.
But he doesn't have a beard.
Nope, no mustache.
And he doesn't carry an axe.
Nope.
So yeah, I feel like he might.
Hey.
Yeah, I feel like maybe not the best dwarf to bring to a haunted dwarf place. Alright, well, I'm gonna just put it away then and say, don't really think this is pertinent, but I'm gonna keep it because, history and such.
Yeah, there's some space in the back of the book if you wanted to write your own records at the end of the day. You could probably do that.
Write the records of the Cloud Seekers and the Ash Dwellers and become a famous author. I could go for it.
Okay. So what else do you feel like doing in the Citadel?
There's nothing else really in this room of importance.
There's some rows of books. Most of them the ink has kind of like faded out with time. And
yeah, nothing. Can I discern to see if there's maybe like one book in there that's legible, or you think pretty much all of them are gone at this point?
Yeah, you might be able to find one. Give it a
Right.
go.
See if I can find even one book that could be useful at some point. Oh,
Okay, so you
Best
find a book
possible book.
on, let's see. You find a book on a race of beings, compiled by Gerald Regelsmith, a famous dwarven author.
oh yes, definitely heard of him.
It's on
One of my favorites.
Yeah. So this would be old even when it was written, like old information, but it compiles information on a race called the Ancients.
Ah,
It tells
So
you
what-
it tells you that they're like 8 feet tall, very muscular and powerful, and
Oh, gee.
their blood contains magic and gives them their strength.
have I heard of the Ancients before,
Um,
personally?
I don't know. Have you heard anything about these?
I might have heard some mythology about something similar, so it's probably the same, but not much. I don't think that I personally would know too much about this.
Okay. All right.
Maybe somewhere, sometime back when I was studying magic and such, it came up, but never took much interest.
Okay. Maybe we're learning about like blood rituals, and maybe some old ones of those were inspired by these people.
Yeah. So what kind of title is on this book?
Just say Book of the Ancients.
All right, getting some normal named books to add to my collection here.
Yep.
As opposed to Sea Krakens and You and Talia's Guide to Surviving Situations on a Scary Island.
Okay.
Very useful book right now, actually.
Yep. So Xena's leading the way. Where do you feel like going now?
I want to check out, like, maybe, well, I remember, like, we had little stories about the ancients,
Mhm.
and usually there was something enchanted around where they lived, where they were. So I'm gonna, like, inspect, like, little nooks and crannies, like, between the books, see if there's anything hiding that's interesting.
Okay. Do a discern realities. Which is wisdom. 8.
God.
Okay, so there's a bright red gem in the very back of the crevice where Silas took the book out. You see just like a little bit of a glimmer in the dark. What do you feel like doing?
I'm gonna touch it.
Okay. Suddenly, as your hand meets the center of this, it kind of like squishes in the middle of your palm, and then it starts expanding very rapidly. So your hand is encased in like kind of like raspberry colored jello, and
Oh, no.
it's growing larger.
I need some help.
Detect magic. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
On this thing. No, I'm not. Never mind.
Nope, you lose the spell as a downside.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay, so it started encompassing probably like to her elbow right now, and she can't break free of it very easily. What's going on?
I am panicking and using my barbaric strength to try to pull my arm out of this.
Okay, is that Samson?
No, I'm not gonna use Samson. I'm just panic mode. Just like give me my arm back, please.
Okay, so let me think about what that would be. Let's say that's hack and slash. You're kind of like trying to heave your arm out of it.
Oh, hack and slash.
I can't do anything to help you because I'm sure if I touch it, it'll just grab onto
Get
me.
it too. And let's see.
My other spells are Magic Missile and Fireball, neither of which sound good to shoot at you.
Can you see?
Okay.
Hey!
You managed to wrench your arm out, and
Yay.
it kind of like it kind of like sits there confused for a minute, like on the shelf. As you heave, like some books come flying out, of course. And so it sits there kind of confused, like wobbling for a second, and then starts to like collapse in on itself. And the danger is through.
Is it just a normal gem again?
No, it's
Well-
it's kind of like just like a puddle of jam on the.
Just
Okay.
don't touch that. Don't touch that. Don't touch short
Wait a
things.
minute. Wait a minute, though.
Don't touch short things.
This could be useful.
Don't touch short things.
I've got empty potion vials.
Don't touch short things.
You don't think I should try and
It's pretty like the residue is very dry right now. Suddenly. So.
Oh well. Alright.
No touch short things. No
Alright, no, got it.
So
Where are we going?
no touch short things. No touch short things.
Alright, we're going right.
okay. Who's opening the door?
I'm gonna have the Silver Rock guy open the door.
Okay. He jumps at the opportunity. Hi, Captain. And he like Sparta kicks the door open, even though that's not necessary.
These are just normal doors, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Like,
there's like
maybe
a hinge on one
Have him
side.
Sparta
Yeah,
kick the
well-
door and then it slams right back shut.
So he kicks it open, and
Yep.
you see kind of like a barracks. These are the
Rows of beds.
the base beds on the right side here.
Okay.
They're stone, and then above them are like wooden bunks. So
Okay, so like a stone bed and then a wooden bunk above it, so it's like rows of bunks.
however, the bedding has all been eaten by moths long ago.
Okay, that's fine.
In
What
the
is the
bottom
box?
left corner, there is a chest of some sort.
I'm gonna inspect the chest then.
Okay. Let me see what's in here. Okay, so there's a heavy stone top to this trunk. You heave it open, and there's like 3 old torches and 8 gold. Also 2 bolts of aged cloth that moths haven't been able to access.
Alright, I'll take the gold. I'll pocket the gold without saying anything.
Okay.
And then mention, hey, I found some torches and cloth. You said it was 8 gold?
Yes.
Alright.
So I'm going to diminish my own torch and use one of these torches instead.
Okay. So add, what did I say? 3 torches? So add 3
Yeah.
torches to your inventory.
You did hear it, Choki.
Behind the box is a row of very kind of dull iron spears.
Hey, look, these might be better, even dull, than some wooden spears. I don't know if Yorod knows his way around a forge, either.
Possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, he is a dwarf, we could always ask him.
There
Let's
are
gather-
about 6 of them, so...
I'm gonna have them... Let's have the Silver Rock guy help me gather them up and take them out into the main hall.
Okay.
Just get them by the door.
You, Connor, and... let's give him a name. His name is going to be... Kirill. K-Y... I'll write it on your crew members. But you all gather them up and set them out in the hallway for when you're set to leave.
Yeah. And then we've got one more direction we can check. We haven't found any crazy weapons yet, besides the thing that tried to eat Xena's arm.
Nope. And throughout all of this investigation, you're still hearing that weird like...
Yeah. Xena, you hear that too, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying not to hear it.
Should we maybe go through the other door, and see what it is?
I mean, I guess we have to.
I mean, we still need some way to defend ourselves, and I don't want to necessarily try and make base here without knowing what else is here with us.
Amen to that.
Alright, someone
I'll
wanna...
get the door. You
Yep.
hold the torch.
I'm gonna hand the torch to Connor and then get my staff ready.
Okay. So
Just to be safe.
You guys push through this, and immediately upon cracking the door open, on the right side, you see kind of like a collapsed hallway. It seems like there's another section to the Citadel, but you're not going to be able to access it immediately without some work.
Okay.
You see the base of some steps here up to the second level, and you swing the door open, and it kind of like hits on something. You're not really sure what that is right now.
Oh.
So imagine if the door is
Yeah.
let me look kind of like at a right angle right now. So
Yeah, we hit something right there.
Yep.
Hello? I say again.
Hello?
Who's there?
Me?
Me who?
Yeah.
Me?
Are you friendly?
Are you friends of Mean Man?
Yes.
No.
Go away. And he slams the door shut again.
Would you like
Have
some
you seen it?
food?
Slams the door shut.
I'm gonna, like, through the door yell, would you like some food?
No.
Not hungry.
Oops.
No.
Thirsty, maybe?
No.
Do you like gold?
No.
What does me like?
Game?
Game. Oh, you like games.
Yes.
What kind of games?
Giant game.
Giant game. Would you possibly teach me this giant game?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, open the door again.
Okay.
Slowly this time, so we don't smack into him.
Alright. So you come around the side of the door, I imagine, at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see, chained to like a block in the corner, a giant. He is made of stone
Oh,
and kind of like wooden patterned skin, like bark.
yes.
His head is the size of your entire body, and he's kind of like hunched in this corner, very very uncomfortably. The ceiling is like butting up against him.
He's on a chain, right?
Yes.
How strong does this chain look? It's held him.
It's kind of like a metal that you've never seen before. It's very dark in color.
Really quick, I'm gonna check the timestamp on that last record of the battle between dwarves and giants.
Okay.
What are we looking at here?
It's roughly like 500 years ago.
Alright. Okay, so, hello.
You say you're friends with Mean Man.
No, oh no, I misunderstood what you said. I'm friends with you. We are friends.
Oh. Okay.
I'd like to be your friend. Will you be my friend?
Why friend?
I could possibly
Because
see
friend
about...
play game.
Yeah, I could play a game with you.
Okay. What game?
Whatever game you want to play.
Don't say that. Do you like riddles?
Not good riddles.
Do you like checkers?
What checker?
Alright. 500 years, yes. Alright. Do you like... What do you like? How about you teach me a game?
He starts like drumming on the floor very rhythmically. This is probably what he's been doing this 500 years. It's pretty impressive. Like
Yeah, I would assume so.
He
He's
has a
got
great sense of rhythm.
500 years of practice
He
will do that for you.
uses his chains like bound up against his arm to accentuate the rhythm. So, see, good game.
You're very good at that.
Hey,
So-
I can do that too.
You know,
And I'm gonna take my my axe and like patter in the ground like a war tune.
Okay. He joins in and he accentuates the rhythm that you have.
I'll kind of like
Fun.
tap my staff along as well, a little bit.
Okay. As you're all getting acquainted with your new friend, you hear strange like coming closer and closer to you.
Hey, do you know what that is? That sound?
Mean man, and
Oh.
he pushes you out of the door
Oh no.
and through the hallway.
Okay.
So from the other side of the door at this point, let me hide again. You hear like muffled sounds of like kind of like bone shattering strikes. It seems like he's being hit by something, and he's like whimpering. Ooh, ooh.
Cena should be helping.
Oh no. We have to help him.
He seems to be experienced with this. Maybe we wait it out and talk to him afterwards. Don't leap into danger.
But he's gone through this for so long.
All right, fine. And I'm gonna say all right, fine in normal voice and try and just shove the door open.
Okay, so you push open the door and kind of like so at this I'm gonna draw this. Okay, so there's that knight from the vision that you had with Connor last time, standing right in front of him. His eyes are like blazing red, unlike anything you've seen in the vision or otherwise. He's smacking the giant across the chest and arms with his giant blackened steel mace. His body is encased in he's like a beast folk, and his armor completely encases him and is rich and ornate and terrifying.
And he's decently big, but I mean he's not as big as the giant, obviously.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
What are we talking height-wise? Like 7 feet tall or like 9 feet tall?
Probably like 7.5, something like that.
All right. Hello there.
He turns and glares at you, and then immediately like rushes you. Do a defy danger to see if you escape his wrathful blow.
All right. Just try and move out of the way then. Why does no one like talking these days? Okay.
Okay, so let me look up this guy's damage here.
It's a good thing I took armor.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Which I obviously didn't even bother to mention when I was, underwater. Just didn't have an effect then.
So there's 7 damage to you.
Oh,
wait,
5.
No. So take away 2 armor from that, right?
Yeah. So 5.
So he shoulder tackles you and knocks you backwards onto your butt.
What?
Gosh. You okay?
He howls unearthily and kind of like shakes the walls of the citadel with it. It's like a wolf cry, only like 80 times louder.
Connor have any input on this?
I don't really know what Connor would be doing at this point.
Unfortunate. All right. So I'm probably gonna have to get back up. So Zena, you want to do something?
You want to try to take him, or do you want to go to safety?
I'm at like a little over half health, but I've also got a couple potions, and I've got Fireball. Inflicts 2d6 and ignores his armor.
Is there any, like, splash damage effect on that, or is it...
It envelops my target and everyone nearby, inflicting 2d6, which ignores armor.
Okay, so you might accidentally hit somebody with that, but...
Hopefully we can get away enough, but yeah. There's always the chance. That, otherwise, I've also got the standard magic missile.
True.
That's up to you. It's up to you.
He's kind of
What
like...
do you want to do?
Silas took the brunt of this blow, so the knight is temporarily just kind of like standing and glowering over both of you. It doesn't seem like he's willing to talk.
No one likes to talk, do they? Jeez. Oh well. The giant's just taking this too?
He's still whimpering in the corner. So
All right,
Xena,
big buddy.
yeah, Xena,
Yes.
what do you do?
Don't take this the wrong way, but I kind of just want to scoot myself between the giant and this knight dude.
So you're...
Oh, you're gonna get between the two of them and leave me. Yeah, alright. No, it's fine. It's
Okay.
fine.
Oh yeah.
I'll get away.
So
Maybe hit him
the night guy was here. So you guys were outside. He saw, and so now he's probably like right here, and Silas is like on his butt, right?
Yeah,
Here.
yeah. So we're in the main hall right now, even.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
So what's going
like
on?
right here, right around the, yeah. Is it showing up if I don't? No, it's not. Oh well. Yeah. Maybe, like, Xena, do you wanna, like, what can you do in this situation?
I can attempt to cleave at him. I don't know if I'm gonna hit him, but I'm kind of more scared than.
I mean, you do have like amazing strength, so
I do, but I'm also a fucking pansy.
Um,
I'm
yeah,
a delicate spring flower that can become ravenous.
You can cry. You can yell at him. That's one of your abilities. I'm looking at him.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't want to
Could
yell
they-
at him because then he's gonna look at me.
Oh yeah, never mind. If you take +2 damage. Wait, against them or from them?
or wait, what does it say?
On a 10+, if you choose the most obvious threat to be dealt with, and ignore your companions, take +2 damage ongoing against them.
Okay, so that's pretty good.
Wait, what? I just say that again.
So if you successfully shout him down, you'll get a +2 to all damage against them until they
But you're rolling with con if you do that one.
Okay, I'll shout at him for you.
Okay.
All right.
What
Yeah,
are
makes
you?
him a 10+.
What are you shouting?
Wow, I just had a really bad idea across my mind. Let's not say that one. I can't curse. That's not right.
I mean, you could.
I could, but
You
no.
could curse in like a
There's-
language that he doesn't necessarily understand.
I could. I think I just want to throw some slang at him to try to get his attention.
Okay. Roll 2d6 plus is it 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ah.
So what does the move say?
It says on a 7 through 9, only the weakest or most foolhardy among them fall prey to your taunting.
Okay. So he does fall prey to your taunting, and he's gonna
Nice.
swing his mace at Xena. So
I'm okay with that
do
one.
a defy danger, and however you like.
Let's see. I defy danger. That's Constitution, right?
It can be. It can be whatever you want.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Constitution. So 2d6 and 1 again.
Okay. That's really good. You
Oh.
he heaves his mace down at you and like sunders the ground, sending like chunks flying out of it. But upon closer inspection, you like grabbed the head of the mace, and it was actually like the ground like snapping underneath your feet.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah. So you have him kind of held. Silas, you're on your feet now, I think. What do you do?
She's holding him.
Do
Right
something,
now,
I'm scared.
temporarily.
Gosh darn it. Not fireballing. Alright. Let's see, we've got Connor and we've got Kirill with us as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just have
Connor seems like transfixed by his red eyes. Something's going on.
Okay, I'm gonna have Kirill try and attack him in this opportune moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go to the giant.
Okay, so Kirill draws his stone broadsword and swipes heartily at him.
He has a stone sword?
Yep.
Oh.
Let's see. I'm gonna give him a 2d6 and nothing. Nope, doesn't work out for him. He's like shoulder barged into the side of the chamber.
Alright, well I'm gonna say me! This is the name of the giant as far as I know.
He's still like whimpering and holding his head inside.
Me! What kind of giant are you that cowers from such a small man?
Small giant.
Oh, come on, me!
Bad giant.
No, you're a great giant! You could smash him without even looking!
He like tears of maybe like soft molten lava kind of like flow out of his eyes.
Well,
Bad giant.
No, good giant, come on, me! We're here to help you! Let's defeat the mean man!
Okay, so are you making a parlay?
I guess this would be a parlay.
Okay, what are you using as leverage here?
His freedom
Okay, I can see that.
from this mean man.
Okay, so roll plus charisma.
It's just a straight roll. 8! It wasn't a failure.
Did you help me?
I'll help you until I die, if I have to.
You help
Don't
me.
say that.
And he stands up with renewed confidence and like smashes through the top ceiling.
Just
And then,
stands through it.
He like swipes one of his arms and clears out like I'll freehand this. Pretty much all of this is gone.
Okay.
Right now. So he clears it out and like
No more walls.
smacks the mean man, the knight, into the right here. So he's like, that was a hell of a blow, and he's
I
gonna
hope
be
so.
he's gonna be pretty well debilitated from that. So Xena, you were holding him, and then he was smacked by the arm of a giant. So
Where were you?
How do you react to this?
Maybe I should have made my plan clear.
You see me do like the little foot trot thing where I'm trying to go this direction, but I want to go that direction. I'm highly confused. I don't know what to do.
Okay.
See, that's scare.
Your baby creature is kind of like cowering in the corner as well.
I mean, a giant arm just swung through the wall. If I didn't know what he was doing, I probably would have as well.
I mean, I need to help my baby creature, but what is going on in there?
Alright, see, the dude's away from everyone now, though, right?
Yeah, you guys are sort of like in the center.
Yeah.
Everyone, mark where you are, and I'll take care of Connor and Carol.
I know for a fact I'm probably backed away a little bit, so I'm probably right there.
There's
the
Carol,
dark blue.
and Connor is kind of like cautiously in the corner here.
Okay, I'm the dark blue.
You're the dark blue.
Yeah, because I went into the room with the giant.
And like the purple pop like thing is him, right?
Yeah.
Like the okay. So like I'm more of a
Hmm?
That's a bad spot, but it's a spot.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's more or less where I thought. Okay, so so what do you guys feel like doing at this point?
Fireball.
Okay.
Now that he's not right next to anybody.
He's kind of like partway stuck through the side of this wall here. So
He's not moving then.
Yep. For now.
All right, and I'm just rolling my normal. Yeah. All right. Half 14.
Ooh.
That's real good. How much damage does that do?
It does 2d6 ignoring armor.
Okay.
But I critted that thing. I got as high as I possibly could. I'm happy. A 4, but ignoring armor.
Roll it again. Roll it again. We'll take whatever's higher.
Okay. A 7, ignoring armor.
Hey.
Okay. So you've you unleash this massive fireball, and it leaves him like smoldering, and parts of his armor look kind of like ashen now. So.
But is he damaged?
It seems like it. He lets out like a groan of pain, and then like whips around to Xena. He's still like pretty pissed off at that war cry you let out.
What'd you do? Insult his mother?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm gonna like run up and try to give him like a good cleave.
Okay. So do a
take his arm.
Hack and slash.
Yes. Mystery. What?
Nope. That is the only possible way. Wait, no, that's a 3d6. Let's do an actual.
Wait, there's a 3d6? Oh.
Oh yeah, you rolled 3d6 and still failed. Oh my god! You accidentally added another dice.
I think we just go with that.
Yeah. All right.
So his mace is no longer in his hands. So he just kind of like growls and like punches at you with both hands, like a
Got a double fist punch.
No, like he clasps his hands and then kind of like just like smacks you with both.
Yeah, we're talking like a double fist punch. Old Star Trek reference.
I don't know what that.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna take let's see what this damage is. 2d8. Boop. 7 damage, and you can take away your armor.
Ah.
So I think that's still 5, isn't it?
That's 6. So yeah, it's 5. So take 5
Oh
damage.
no, that's. So you take 6 damage. You only have 1 armor. I forgot. Okay, so it's back to whoever wants to go.
She's now by him again, right?
Yeah, he's moved up.
Okay, so let's have Kirill try and go then.
He's like kind of like bleeding, and he probably broke something, so he's kind of like just slumped
I really
against
don't
that
want
wall.
to explain why he died. All right. I'm gonna not fireball because she's close now, right?
Yes, probably. I mean, you can still fireball if that's what you want to do, but
You can still do it. If it's some splash damage, I can get it.
It's a possible 12 splash damage.
As Xena took that last hit, you noticed that the blood that went flying from her mouth was yellow.
Her blood?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Also, if you look at the chat on Skype, I just sent a thing.
Yeah, it's loading right now.
That's
Okay,
what I was referring to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. It's a joke from Star Trek.
Okay.
Yeah. Really cheesy combat, but no. So I can magic missile. I think that.
Oh, that guy.
See, Magic Missile also ignores armor, doesn't it?
I think so.
It just says deal 2d4.
We'll say it does. That's not too much damage.
Yeah, it is a magical attack. Yeah, so I'll cast Magic Missile then.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So you outstretch your hand and start to like twist and form the ritual symbols. I think
that fireball drains some of my energy there.
So it drains some energy just from your extremities, so you're no longer as dexterous. Mark the ability shaky.
Yep, and I'm still confused by the fact that I missed a cantrip earlier.
Yep. Okay, back to Xena.
Wow. This is a very interesting turn of events.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna try to just. I'll try to go at an arm.
Okay. Hack and slash at one of his arms.
2d6.
That's
13.
what I'm talking about. Okay.
There we
So
go.
roll your damage.
And that's D.
That's D10.
Okay, I was right.
D10, that's nice.
Could be nice, depending.
Is there any modifiers for your damage or no?
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Wait, that's 2d10.
What?
Take 6.
Shoot.
We'll take 6.
Okay.
Okay, so you tell me what happens.
Is he dead yet?
He tries to meet me, and as both of us try to cleave at each other, but I meet him first, and his armor just breaks at his arm. I don't cleave it off, but I do a good chunk to his right arm.
Okay, so underneath, like as parts of his armor break away, you see patches of a dark matted fur, kind of like Gunnulf's fur, but much like a thicker and coarser. Speaking of Connor Gunnulf, he's kind of like started growling and is actually like on his knees doing some sort of weird, something weird. You've never seen anything like that. Mist is starting to kind of like circulate around him.
Not good.
Connor, you okay, my guy?
We'll deal with him in a second. Me! Smack him!
Okay.
I'm gonna point to the knight again.
Oh, you're telling the giant to do that?
Yeah. I'm referring to the giant as me still, until he gives me a different name.
And then he like kind of like lunges forward, with doing like a body slam.
Mm-hmm. Wait, no, me! You're gonna crush everyone.
He gets like halfway there, and then the chain kind of like holds him back.
So he can't quite reach.
No.
Nah, it's okay, me. You did enough. I'll finish him off. Magic missile again.
Okay.
Haha.
Okay. Roll again. You did really well on that roll, so.
There we go.
Okay.
Another 7 damage to him.
Okay. He's looking pretty rough. Maybe his legs are a little shaken. He grabs up his mace from the ground where Xena dropped it after he was smacked away.
Mm-hmm.
And he does like a sweeping motion at Silas.
How is he reaching me?
It's a tremendous mace. It's very long. The head of it is like probably like 2 feet long. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're talking like proportionally like the Buster Blade sort of thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, but like that compared to Cloud as this mace compared to a 7'5", like a 7'6" person.
Yep. Well, it is
Alrighty
two-handed, so that helps a little bit.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, this guy's strong. So I'm gonna roll to get away, I guess.
Okay.
I don't see how I could justify. I mean, unless I just want to take it, but I don't think that'd be a good idea. So
not
I'm gonna roll. Hey, I did it.
Okay.
Tell
us how you escape this blow and include a counterattack.
I'm going to, as he swings the mace, it's going to be aimed at my head to try and knock it off. I'm going to roll under it.
Okay.
And then coming up out of the roll, blast him again.
Okay.
With another magic missile.
Deal 2d4 damage.
6 more.
Okay. So you hit him square in the chest. And he lets out kind of like a and he's the wind is knocked out of him, and the light in his eyes starts to dim. At this point, Connor, what's happening with Connor is that the mists around him have sort of coalesced, and basically he's like hidden in total darkness.
Oh no, Connor! Why?
Suddenly, like a lightning bolt-esque projection of energy spikes out from the center and goes straight up into the ceiling, and the mists clear, and he's like a werebeast right now.
Gosh darn it!
He's tremendous. He's about like the size of a car, and his paws are enormous and grisly. He lunges at this knight and just like rips him to shreds.
Whew, not us.
Oh,
yes, it is.
He pieces of armor and blood go everywhere, and Connor slowly calms down and resumes his normal form.
Connor, buddy, you okay there?
And he passes out on the floor.
Oh, okay.
So the knight kind of like he's slumped over onto the floor, looking up.
I'm gonna run over immediately to Kiro and drop the half of the health potion down his throat.
Okay. He blinks a few times and checks his wounds. Thanks. I don't know what happened.
The giant probably hit you by accident, buddy. Sorry about that one.
No, it was. I don't know what it was.
All right. Well, you'll be okay.
Thanks.
I
won't forget this. I won't forget.
Don't worry about it. And I'm down to 2 health potions.
He reaches up towards Xena. It seems like he's regained. It seems like he's regained some sort of hold on his sanity. I only wanted to keep safe. I didn't mean for any of this. And the light expires from his still open eyes, and he stares up towards the Citadel's dark, rocky ceiling.
Oh, no, I feel bad for him.
Aw.
Nah, I'm good. He tried to kill us.
Underneath his neck is a glowing, kind of like ice crystal formed into a claw. It's very bright and shining. So yeah, it kind of like stands out to you amid his broken and bloody form.
What do I do?
Take it.
What would you like to do?
I mean, if you're not going to take it, I'll take it. You should take it, though.
I'll go ahead and take it.
Okay. Mark Eternal Ice Claw Necklace on your inventory.
All right, me. We did it. The mean man is no more.
No more mean men.
No more mean man.
He grins, and it looks very uncomfortable. He probably hasn't smiled in a long time.
Poor
All right,
baby.
me. Let's see what we can do about these chains, huh?
Hmm. What can do?
Well, who put them on you? Do you remember?
Dwarf boy.
Dwarf boy. Do you know how long ago that was?
No.
Do you know what a year is?
Year. Thing on head.
No, no. All right. Never mind me. Do you have your name is Me?
Me.
Do you have a name?
He twists his head to the side and kind of like puts a thumb on his chin. Name.
What did other people used to call you before you got chained up here?
I think Doran.
Doran.
All right, we'll go with that then.
You made a new friend.
Yay!
Doran the giant.
All right, Doran. These chains, you can't break them.
No.
Why not?
Dwarf boy. Say no.
Have you tried to break them?
Yes.
Ah, and no luck?
No.
I'm gonna walk over and try and inspect them.
Okay. They're pretty thick. Probably about let's say like a foot deep. Very heavy.
And they're set a full foot into the wall.
You can't really tell how deep the well of
Oh,
chains
okay.
goes, but each kind of like each chain is like a foot in diameter. So
We're
tremendous.
talking like big chains, like
Yes.
easily giant-sized chains.
Yeah, like to scale basically on the map.
Oh.
Taking you into account.
Yeah, they're as big as each like chain link is as big as me, pretty much.
Yeah, side to side.
Yeah. Huh. Hey, Duran. He's chained to like he's chained to the stone.
Yeah, you think maybe the chains go even further than the stone, but there seems to be something in the corner.
Are you getting good at breaking stone?
I did now. And he looks at the rubble of the wall and everything. He just
Very
demolished.
true. Could you possibly try and break the stone wall that you're chained to? If we can't get these chains off, maybe we can pull them out and you can carry them around.
Stone corner hard.
That's true.
And
Could we break them off of him?
he, as if to demonstrate, he kind of like turns around and like heaves a solid punch into the corner, and you see sort of like a flash of light, kind of like ping out from the surface of his fist, and nothing changes.
Well,
Hard.
wonderful that I can't detect magic anymore.
You're sure it's magic?
Yeah, I would assume so. I assume not. I don't even need to detect magic if I can clearly see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over there then and just try and touch the wall.
Okay. You do that.
I can just touch it.
What are you up to?
Huh.
Me?
Yep.
Strange.
While he's investigating and questioning his new friend.
I'm like kidding. Me? Well, no, his name isn't Me anymore. Oh God, I've forgotten his name.
Doran.
Doran! I keep wanting to call him Dylan. Doran, am I able to break these chains for you?
No. You tiny, not do thing.
I'm gonna try and punch the wall. Not hard enough it'll, like, break my knuckles or anything. But just kind of punch at it really quick. Testing my theory.
Okay, so you hit the wall, and nothing remarkable really happens. No light,
No,
no
I just
nothing.
punch into the wall a little bit?
Yeah.
Alright. Ow. Well, that's not it, clearly. And I'm gonna sit down and pull out one of the books and like maybe I've got what 4 books marked down right now.
I think so.
It said on the sheet I have 5. I'll say that the ripped one, yeah, because that ripped one, the one that got beat up, was like my journal. So I'll kind of just pull that out and like at least take a page and start marking things down.
Okay.
Trying to think about this.
You wouldn't have recorded anything about this, probably.
No, I'm gonna start recording things about this.
Okay. So you start to interview Doran and mark his dim-witted responses. Yep. So as you do this, you feel kind of like a chill wind on the back of your head coming from upstairs. You hear some strange sounds. It sounds almost like whirling, or maybe gears turning, or some sort of rocks shifting. You're not really sure what, but there's some sort of sound.
Duran, what is that?
What?
The sounds.
Always sounds here.
Okay, he has a giant hole above him in the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Up to the 2nd floor.
I suppose you could say that.
Well, like, because you said with him standing, he had to hunch a little.
Mm-hmm.
If he stands up, would he theoretically be able to see the 2nd floor himself?
If there was a floor there, yes.
Duran, stand up, and what do you see?
He does so. Dark.
Alright, Duran, sit down. Thank you.
He sits back down.
The floor does not go above us, then. Hey, Xena, come here for a second. Did you see that when he tried to punch the wall? Did you notice anything?
I wasn't. I was kind of just preparing myself for something bad happening.
Alright, watch this time. Duran, punch the wall for me, would you?
He does so again. And light kind of flows out from wherever his fist makes impact.
Shit.
Hard.
Yes, you see that, right?
Yeah.
Now, could you punch the wall for me, Xena?
Sure.
Okay.
Gonna go punch the wall for
Do a
him.
hack and slash. Where are you hitting precisely?
We're right under the chain is where I was sitting.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just do it like almost directly under, like a little bit to the right of it.
Like here, I'll move myself here.
So like ping on the map where you're gonna hit.
Yeah, I'm sitting right there in this corner there.
Okay. Alright.
If I draw on it, does it get rid of the elder one, or?
No, you kind of have to like drag it.
Oh.
Yeah, you can drag yourself.
It's a little difficult sometimes.
Okay. Like.
Okay. Alright, so do a hack and slash.
Okay. 2d6. Do I put strength with it or just straight 2d6?
Strength.
Yeah, you're punching the wall.
Okay. So it gives a little bit, but you hear like your hand sort of like crunch against it. You're gonna be weak from this.
Okay.
So you're back down to +2 strength. You poor child.
So, but was there lights?
There wasn't light, and she punched like a pretty sizable hole through the wall.
she just punched the wall.
Yep.
Like punched the stone.
As far as I know.
And this is around the same area Duran is punching, ish, right?
Fine,
Yep.
I'm gonna hit the stone with my axe.
No. It's okay. I need to check this first. Duran,
Yes.
touch the wall gently, please.
He like pushes a finger against it, and as he tries to like put more and more weight against it, the light kind of like holds him back.
All right. Good to know. Duran, do you know much about magic?
Magic, bad thing.
Not true. It can be though, if the wrong person does it.
This feel wrong too.
Yes, this is wrong. You are, at least somehow, under the effect of the spell.
What?
You can't touch the wall.
I did touch.
You kind of touched it. I don't know if you've noticed, but every time you touch the wall, strange lights happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy for you to touch the wall, right?
Hard.
Yes, very hard. I don't know if you saw, but she punched the wall just fine, right?
Okay.
Just find my ass.
And I can touch the wall, and I demonstrate no light.
Okay.
Do you see the difference?
Yes.
Do you know why you can't touch the wall?
No.
No. Do you remember anyone doing anything when you were brought here, or saying weird words, using strange things around you?
Dwarf boy said, "No go anywhere."
That's all he said. He didn't say anything that sounded magical.
He not say, he tell.
Oh, he told you.
Yes.
Did he tell you very sternly?
He first mean boy.
I think I see what's going on here. Xena,
Mm-hmm.
I think what Duran is trying to say is that he was, by tell instead of say, kind of is giving it away. He was cursed in a way, sort of thing. He can't touch the wall. He's cannot break free himself.
So we're gonna have to break it for him.
That's a little difficult of a task. Duran,
Hmm.
do you like it here?
It's not so bad. No
Would you
way.
mind waiting here for a little bit?
I wait, and he sits like cross-legged style, and kind of like leans his back up against the wall, and tries to sleep.
Thank you, Duran. We shall. Yep. All right. I'm gonna gather up my notes then. Let's go before he wakes up.
Yes. Let's go.
Up the stairs, please.
Okay, so you guys proceed up through the smooth staircase, and to the right of you, there's another map. This is the second floor. Number 2. Number
Okay.
1.
Okay, yeah, I see that the floor does not come back over. It just goes continuing.
Yep.
I guess that would be some difficult stonework.
It
To
could
have,
be.
like-
pretty much all of this is difficult stonework.
Well, yeah, but I mean, to have like a sheet of stone
Yes.
suspended, yeah, that would be really hard without like a bunch of pillars and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 3 more doors.
3 more doors.
Could switch it up and go through the right one first.
Okay. As you step up towards the front of the door, three beings materialize. There is a spectral dwarf, actually two spectral dwarfs and a human with a longbow, and they instantly like, yeah, they're like see-through and kind of like shimmering blue.
Hail, friends!
Oops.
They glare at each of you and then unleash their attacks immediately.
Not friends.
Nope.
No one is willing to listen.
Defy danger. The dwarves are equipped with kind of like long swords, and the human has a longbow that he's kind of like notching right now.
We've still got all of our abilities, right?
Yes, you have not rested.
Oh man. I have anything.
7.
Okay.
We use Constitution again.
It was Dex, so.
Whoa.
Okay.
There you go.
That's real good. So Sylvan, let me look at the damage I have for these guys.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to drink one of them potions here.
Oh no.
Okay. There's 5 damage for you. Yum,
Alright.
yum, yum.
I'm down to 7 and a 17.
Okay. So yeah, one of their long swords scrapes by and slices off a nice chunk of flesh of Selden's character, Silas.
Ow!
Meanwhile, the same thing happens to Xena, and her she just like stands tall. The sword doesn't really go through her.
Or you mean it just goes through her?
Nope. It
Nope.
kind of like it meets her dead on and just stops. So
I'm going to take this chance and try to rip the weapon away.
Okay.
You're gonna try and grab a ghost weapon from a ghost.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
Do a... wait, what were you... That's a success, but like what move did you try to do?
Oh, I guess I could have put my strength thing in it. I was just just gonna try to take a ghost weapon.
Just rolling to grab weapon.
Okay.
Yes.
So, you're grabbing like the handle or something?
Just like there's a sword, grabs the sword.
Okay.
So just the blade, just grab.
Okay.
Just take the sword with you. All right.
Your fingers kind of meet it, but it's like kind of like, so there's like the edge of the blade, and your fingers go through it a little bit, and then grab something on the inside that you can't really tell. So it's a little weird feeling.
Take it away.
I'll rip it away.
Okay. So you heave and then like throw it skittering across the floor. As it hits the floor, it like shatters into kind of like misty glass and fades away. But the guy that you just ripped it away from, he's not really going to take this lying down. He's going to swing another fist at you. A stocky dwarven uppercut.
Gosh darn it. Part of me is just like, just kick him. But another part is like, that's not going to work.
I have an idea. When it gets to me, I'm gonna try and spout lore about something.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to step out the way.
Okay. So
when
plus
you
dex.
My dex is -2, I think. No, it's -1.
-1, yeah.
Oh, that's +1. Oops. So.
Ooh. Okay. So.
It's gonna catch you straight on.
So you took the weapon away, so you're in less danger from this. But okay. So you take 1 damage from it. Silas, over to you.
I'm gonna spout lore that ghosts can only make physical contact with you if you believe that they can. It's like like the thing where they're materialized specters, right?
Okay.
So what it is if it has to be a combination of them like trying to materialize and you being willing to feel the hits, but you can with your willpower make make them non-physical.
Okay. Just for a moment while they try to attack you.
Yeah, like you
Okay.
can
Okay.
you
Let's
could
do
gather up and be like, no, this is just a ghost. They have no physical body.
that. That's a spell lore.
Yeah,
That's a spell lore.
let's see how that goes. That
Um,
went not as bad as it could have.
So yeah, you can definitely use your wisdom to defy danger. However, if you do that, there's a good chance that it'll fail. So you'll have a -1.
Okay, so it'd be a straight roll for me.
Yep.
Alright, well, does spouting lore take your turn?
Let's say no, not this time.
Okay.
You only got 2 people.
I'm gonna. How close are we all to each other?
Mark where you guys are. Like you're close to the right-hand door, so just mark where you think you are.
I'm probably like right here. Pretty close to it, but not right up against it.
Where's Xena?
Nina is attempting to use her mouse, but is doing a very bad job of it.
Okay. So, Kirill is kind of like side by side with you, if you care to order him. And Connor, he has his bow out, but he's kind of like settling back here.
Nope, not that far, not that far.
Alright, where are the enemies that we're looking at right now?
Yeah, I was gonna rely on Xena's placement for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that they're coming at
What color?
the little ring thing. They're coming at us from this way.
Okay. Let's say orange is Xena. So she was going to open the door, and these things like sprang out at her.
Cedar, which map are you looking at right now?
Oh wait. Oh, I'm on the wrong map.
Oh yeah, no, we're on this one now.
Wait,
this.
where? Oh.
To the right of it.
Okay.
Okay, so then these things came out. So there's 1, there's 2, and then there's the longbowman who's like in the back. They're the
Theoretically,
okay.
if I aim at the longbowman, Xena is out of range of a fireball, right?
Unless it catches on the nearby guy.
He put me where I was gonna be.
I tried.
I'm gonna go for it still.
Okay.
I'm aiming obviously not at the close one, at the longbow. Yeah. I'm gonna shoot a fireball right at him. Maybe trying to hit the other 2 a little bit, like in the splash, but definitely not Xena. Nope.
Okay. So, the longbowman kind of like detects what magic disturbance you're trying to pull from, and looses an arrow at you.
Oh no. That's not good.
Nope. 5 damage.
Oh no!
It catches you like right in the side of the shoulder.
I've got 4 health, guys. I've got 4 health. This armor is saving my life, though.
That's what it does. That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Back to Xena.
My dogs.
Back to me. Back to me. Back to me.
You can also command Connor or Kirill to help you. If you want them to tangle with one while you deal with another.
Yeah, that would. But they're ghosts. I guess. Well. I mean, I want to say, yeah, that'll work, but ghosts are a fickle mistress.
Well, it's up to you.
So
Have you
yeah,
tried? What are we trying? Are you trying to just cut him?
I was gonna have Connor go for one, and I go for the one on the left. Connor go on the one for the left. I take the one on the right.
Yeah, okay.
That
Maybe
way,
Kirill tries to rush as well, since the longbow is distracted with me.
Okay. Is that what you guys order them to do?
Yeah, I say it's a good plan.
Okay. So they make a beeline for the target on the left, and so Connor's using his short sword, and Carol has like a stone sword, and this guy is very skilled. In life, he must have been some sort of like dwarven hero. He's very strong. He can take 2-on-1, no problem. So he's basically tied up at the moment, so he can't really do anything to you guys.
Well, that's better than nothing.
Yep. Alright, so
Xena,
what do you do personally?
The one on the right/bottom is the one that has no sword, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this may be weird. I don't know. How does one go with like tangling with a ghost? I'm going to take my torch and try to burn the ether around him.
Okay.
Like
So
poke
do
and prod
a hack
with
and
a
slash?
Torch this dude.
Yep.
Yes, torch this dude.
Okay. Deal your damage twice.
Damage twice. That is 2010. Is that with the strength modifier too?
No, that one's just flat.
Just flat.
D10. Bloop, bloop.
Oh, you deal 1 damage to him.
Yep, knew that one was coming.
God dang it.
Okay, so yeah, you singe part of the essence surrounding him.
Fireworks, though.
He looks diminished. Maybe not like he's gonna die or dissipate, but he's looking a little weaker.
Hey, 1 damage to make him look weaker. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You don't sound too
Alright.
too psyched by that.
I'm gonna try and shoot the longbowman again.
Okay. What are your magic missile or what?
Fireball.
Okay.
If she's far enough away, then theoretically the other two are as well.
Yeah.
I think so.
But unless it goes really bad or something. 10.
Okay.
Alright.
That's a good
I'm gonna-
cast spell.
I'm gonna hit the dude then.
Mhm.
8 damage negated by armor to him and everyone around him.
Okay, so suddenly you unleash this fireball, and it blasts into the guy in the back with the longbow, and like a ghostly wail, like ooh, sounds, and they shatter into like shards of spectral glass and dissipate into mist, and the breeze sort of like sweeps them away.
The breeze in the stone cave, yes.
Well, I mean, there's a strange breeze. You didn't feel
Yeah.
anything, but
No, there was a strange breeze right as they died, though. Yeah.
it kind of like swept the mist that they faded into away.
'Cause ghost magic.
Yep.
Hey, look at that. Triple combo. So guys, maybe we don't open the door.
Maybe we don't.
I mean, after that, maybe we should just, I don't know, maybe we defeated. I'm gonna try and open that door again.
Okay, the center door on the right.
Yeah, the one on the one straight ahead of us.
Okay. Let me reveal areas. Oop. So
No more specters?
Not quite.
Not in front of us, at least.
You open this door. In the back, you see
We-
a strange
boss
machine with
movers.
like gears and crystals churning.
Obviously
From
some
these-
ancient junk.
From these central points that you see, It's sort of like strange lights are flowing into the core of it. Right around, let's say, right around like this point right here, you see some sort of like crystalline object wedged into it, severing whatever connection is on the side here. However, also, you see some sort of like ancient sorcerer standing here. He has his back turned and he has like a heavy cloak. He's also a ghost.
Guess run, everyone run.
He turns and looks at you as you pop the door open, and immediately unleashes a deadly wave of energy towards you all. So defy danger using a mental or dexterity.
Intelligence. I'm smart enough for this.
Okay. Maybe you know what spell he's casting.
Yeah, I expect it, and am able to easily get it written down. I mean, I got a 7.
Both got a 7. Okay.
I got a 7 too.
So Silas, what sort of energy is he unleashing at you?
It's dark, like necromancy energy, obviously.
Okay. So Silas, on your character page, I'd like you to mark the ability Elemental Adept Shadow. What that does is whenever you want to, you can change the element of one of your attack spells to shadow damage.
Yeah, we had talked about this. Where am I gonna put under?
You can figure it out.
Moves? I'll put it as a move.
Yeah.
So elemental. What did you call it? Elemental.
Adept.
Adept. Okay.
Okay. Also, Xena, your wounds from earlier are sort of like binding shut unnaturally. Your blood is still yellow, and you remember hearing some tales about this. This is the mark of an ancient, or someone descended from the ancients. So I would like you to mark the move Ancient Blood.
Okay.
Let me look up what this does. Okay. So there are two things for Ancient Blood. Before dealing your damage, you can deal damage to yourself for 2d4 to maximize your damage. Also, you can use your blood to heal another person. You can choose how much damage you want to do to yourself, and then give them that much back.
Alright, are we gonna call it here though?
I think so. We're gonna fight a necromancer next time.
With 4 health.
Yep.
I should have drank a potion.
Probably so.
Should have.
Looks like I know my first action.
Yep. Okay, so if you guys want to do bonds, that's cool. Do you guys feel like you've completed any?
Did I use my knowledge to help? Did I use my knowledge to help anyone to one of their goals? Let's see. I'm working on that with Durin, but I don't think I've finished that one yet.
No.
I don't think so.
I mean, you're still helping in a broad sense, Xena, so...
Yeah, I think I might be able to resolve the bond I have with her, where I'm wary of her, but think she could be a valuable asset and potential crewmate.
Have you
or
really
at least
talked with her about it? I mean...
No, but I think that at least my character is less hesitant towards her.
Okay.
And maybe get rid of the wary part. I just see her as a valuable asset and potential crewmate now.
Okay.
Hey.
We'll give you an experience for that.
Okay, well I'm going to change it to that I see Xena as...
So what about you, Xena? Have you completed any bonds here?
No bonds.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to ask you a question about your homeland. What is What are the mysteries surrounding the ancients? What do you know about them?
Well, a lot of the things that we're told Part of me believes they're just, childhood stories to get us to behave. Especially me, I was a little hellion. But it's where we originally were from. The ancients had a battle there years ago, so there were just remains of them. And we would be told stories of, the typical stuff.
Like
You
heroic
better,
deeds and tragedy.
yeah, better don't steal because the ancients of the forest will come and snack you away because he doesn't like the bad children. And the ones that venture out too far will be swallowed into the lake that has bones of the ancients at the bottom of them.
Okay, I see. That's pretty good. All right, so thanks to everyone. I had a good time this time. I don't know about you.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yep.
We made a friend. Hey, I didn't screw up a relationship with somebody.
Granted, he has an intelligence of probably like 3, but
Well, I'll take it.
Baby ancient child. Baby giant.
okay. Thanks to
Yeah,
everyone.
How old does Durin look comparatively to the average giant, per se?
You've never seen a giant before, so...
That's true. Alright.
Yep, but don't forget to subscribe, follow. See you guys next time.
Farewell.
Goodbye.